Alright guys, I'm gonna make a quick little video on how to get to IT without a college degree and a little bit about my experience. So right after high school, I had went into manufacturing and I was doing all these hard labor intensive jobs like assembler and also machinist as well too. Didn't really like them. I quit those jobs and then later on I went back to college. But it was a pretty bad time during the when I went back to college because it was during COVID. So I was taking online classes and looking from the screen and having someone teach me from the screen. It was just not a good experience because I was very distracted and not disciplined at all. So I failed all my classes and was back to square one. So I went back to manufacturing, started just went back to my old job and just started working from there. And then later on, I heard about this program that was for free and they will pay you to learn around my local area. And there's like a lot of IT programs out there now, guys. So kind of like look out if you want to get into IT. Just might be a program that's already like kind of like either remote or even like close to your area that you could take for free. So I had went to this 4-month free program that was offering free IT training as well too. It was a little bit of a coding boot camp as well too, as I had to code into like HTML, JavaScript, and also CSS as well too, just web development languages. After those 4 months of hard working, because it was 12 hours a day, Monday to Friday, that was so crazy, so very crazy, because I was sitting there like my brain was just gone. It was just gone many times during the day. So did that, got my certifications right after 4 months. And then it took me 7 months to find my first IT job. 7 months. It's pretty hard. Well, for me at least. Some people get it easy, but I'm going to tell you about my experience. So during those 7 months, I was actively looking all the time, applying to many different jobs. I think I applied over like 300 jobs, like just to get my first IT job. But later on, I landed my first IT job at Aurora Healthcare. As an IT technician, I was making like $23 an hour. It was really great and really great. Like that was the most I ever got paid from like any other job that I have ever had. So got that, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the steps I took in order to get those jobs. Okay, so first things first is gonna be certifications. Obviously, these certifications are gonna build a foundation of your resume, and if you put on your resume, recruiter's gonna be like, "Wow, he probably knows a lot." Maybe, just maybe. So certification, a very popular one is gonna be CompTIA A plus. If you know nothing about computers, I strongly suggest you take that one instead. A plus is just really the basic foundation of computing, networks, and many other things as well too. Or if you know already like a lot about computers, then you might as well just take the other courses like CompTIA Security Plus or Network Plus as well too. Security Plus is aimed towards like entry level cybersecurity jobs. Network Plus is aimed towards like networking jobs, like as a network technician and stuff like that. You can land those jobs if you get Network Plus as well too. Yeah, but for me, I was just mainly just doing LinkedIn learning courses. So these LinkedIn learning courses, I would get certifications from after I was watching the videos and doing the quiz that it was that I had to do in order to get the certifications. So keep in mind, I did the 4-month program, so I already had that certification. I just did LinkedIn learning to add a little bit sprinkle on top of my resume. So I feel like that really helped me a lot by just getting some LinkedIn learning courses, certifications. So it's like it's like different courses that you could take, like basic things like Windows 11 basics. It could be that type of title, or IT help desk for beginners. Will that would just teach you how to be a help desk and just kind of like show you what they kind of do on a daily basis. Another website I also used was Udemy. So on Udemy, there's many. It's just the same thing as LinkedIn Learning. It's a learning platform, and there's many different courses that you could take as well too. There's free ones and there's paid ones that you have to pay. So I mainly just did the free ones instead, but I paid one course because I thought it was very interesting and I thought that would be a very great thing to add on my resume. So it's got to pinpoint what courses you want to learn from and have it on your resume. And then the second thing is going to be also very, very important. Just to tweak up your resume. Resumes are basically the first impressions of the company that you're applying for. So it's best to just like, look over your resume, see what you can add. Imagine like you applying for a job, or like, oh yeah, like this the list of things that they want you to do here and stuff. Just make sure you kind of analyze that. Or one tip I like to use is using ChatGPT to do all the looking for you what you want to put on your resume. So what I like to do is add my resume onto ChatGPT, have it memorize everything I have on that resume, and then later on add the. So I'm looking for a job, and this is a job that I'm interested in. Add the job description of that job and put it onto ChatGPT and type in like, oh, like, can you make my resume best suited for this job description? It's going to add all the keywords that they're looking for onto your resume, which is very great, and also the skills as well too. So it's a great thing to use. These AI tools are getting out of hand now, so I really strongly suggest that too. Second thing I'm going to talk about, third thing I'm going to talk about is networking. So networking with people is very good. You gotta make all these connections in order to land the job they really want. As these people or these great connections that you make are gonna lead you onto like a job that you will like. So going to networking events and imagine I'm like trying to get to IT help desk. Like that's my first IT entry level job that I want to land. Imagine talking to a different person who's already in that field. It gives me a lot of insight and also just a great connection to have because if I have a great conversation with that person, I will want to keep having and following up that conversation with him. So I could learn a lot more about what he does and what I could learn as well too, or what he or she does. So very great. And two apps I use is Meetup and Eventbrite. So Meetup and Eventbrite, those are two event platforms. They're basically the same thing. So Meetup is a little bit different. It kind of shows you a list of people who's going to that technology event that you're going to, or that network event that you're going to. And in order to search those events, you just gotta type in technology onto the search bar for both of the apps, at least. And it will pinpoint you on the technology events around your local area, or even online events as well too, which is really great. And you can RSVP for those events too. That about wraps it up. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I hope you guys learned something and take something from this video. And I'm gonna be making a lot more of these videos just because I've been having a pretty good first year of just doing IT, and I have great work conditions now and pretty good paid. Very comfortable right now, just depending on my lifestyle, of course. So just wanted to share that out to you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing day and catch me on the next video. Oh my gosh, I can't talk.